Welcome to the 100 Master Coaches series featuring master coaches from around the world. Let's journey together on this 100 Master Coaches series with your host, Coach Mel, MCC. Today's master coach is Mohana Kotian. She believes in her clients' potential, enable discovery, challenge where necessary, and co-create outcomes. The leaders she works with achieve transformation and realize their potential. Now on to the show.
Hello, and welcome everybody. This is Coach Mel, and we are on the 100 Master Coaches series. Today, I have a special guest. Her name is Mohana. Can you please put a round of applause for her? Come on. Welcome to the program. How have you been?
Oh, I'm absolutely fine today evening, Mel. And it's truly a pleasure to be on this program with you. So thank you. And I am grateful to be a part of this series of 100 Master Coaches.
And I noticed that you are from Mumbai, India.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Mumbai. What sort of flavor is Mumbai?
It's such a unique flavor. It's busy.
All right.
It is happening. And you get everything you can imagine for a fast-paced life in Mumbai. So you have a beach, you have parks, you have people, and the ethos of Mumbai is the people. So it's amazing. It's an amazing city of the world.
All right. I'll definitely come by. I only have seen parts of it in some movies, right? So definitely.
It's nothing like those parts. It's nothing like
Oh, you got to be my tour guide one day, I'm sure.
Promise. I'll take you up on that.
Well, Mohana, welcome again to the program, and we're going to jump straight in with the first question. The first question is, tell us about your coaching story. How did it all begin for you?
So, Mel, I have been a trainer and a facilitator for 20 years. And every time I used to complete a training, there was something within me which was not completely satisfied, because when my participants had to implement their learnings and I used to discuss the action initiatives with them, somewhere I used to feel, oh my God, if I could just support them in this transition, that would be so fantastic.
I see.
And that's when my tryst with coaching began. So I started searching for what can I do to enable people and enable themselves to transform. And so I started searching. I came upon coaching as one of the skills that can do that. And it took me almost 3 years to find the organization in which I was going to get certified. And it's been all worth it. So that was around 2013. And once I made that decision, then there was no stopping me. I just jumped right in. And once I started the training, within 6 months, I had got my certification for PCC from ICF. And the most beautiful part of that journey for me was that when I started understanding what coaching was all about, I realized that I've been doing this. So it's nothing new except learning the process of coaching. And I'm so happy because I realize now every time I complete a training and I'm able to transition people to implement their learnings, there is that satisfaction within myself.
So I hear you use this word transition, right? It means a lot to you. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So when people come into a program or even when I'm coaching a person, we are actually dealing with something the person wants to do differently. And maybe knowing the answer, but somewhere the person is getting stuck, maybe because of their limiting beliefs or because of some change that they want me to make happen, but it's not happening. So I believe I am that agent or that catalyst which enables that transition happen
Yeah.
from being who you are to a transforming into a butterfly kind of thing. So
Ah,
that's
I
my.
see. I love the choice of words that you use, catalyst, because that's the name of my organization. So fantastic. Um, Moana, tell us a little bit about that initial journey. How is that first couple of years like for you in your journey as a coach?
So, Mel, amazingly,
Mm,
when I was with my fellow coaches in the
mm,
club, so many of them used to share how it was for them.
mm. I see.
Surprisingly for me, the moment I completed, in fact, even before I became my PCC, I got my PCC certification.
Mm.
I was already coaching the managing director of a multinational corporation. So the journey, even after it started from the training program to me becoming a coach to getting
Yeah.
certified, it was fantastic for me. And
Mm.
post that also, I have heard people say that we are struggling to get clients, or
Okay.
yeah, struggling to sell ourselves. For
Yeah.
me, it's been a beautifully amazing journey, because after I got my certification, I was continuing to coach senior leaders in the
Mm.
corporates.
Mm.
Apart from that, what I did was the same organization with whom I got certified. I
Mm.
joined a part, I mean, their coaching part of the journey.
Okay.
I
Yep.
brought it into Mumbai, and I started on their behalf. I started giving the accreditation program. So
Got
I
it.
used to train coaches to become PCCs, and most of these people were L&D heads in good corporates in India. So that was another advantage for
Nice.
me.
Nice. Yeah. That's a good
And
strategy. Yeah.
absolutely. And because they were into the leadership, I was already leadership program facilitator for many of them. So we also jumped into providing a program called Leaders as Coaches.
Yeah.
So the 6 years have the 7 years have flown by, and
Yeah.
then I became an MCC this year. Like it's like the ultimate diamond on the crown.
Congratulations. Yeah.
And in the interim, about 3 years back, I decided, okay, enough of driving the another organization's program. So I got my own program certified through ICF.
Got it.
So all in all, this journey has been very, very fulfilling, very fulfilling.
Mm. Mm. Tell us about that brave moment, right? You were probably very comfortable, I imagine. As a, in the pre-show, you mentioned a HR person, you did L&D as well. So you were in that zone and you were already comfortable, right? What was that brave moment that actually helped you to make that jump? What was it like?
Um, there was this moment in my life.
Hmm.
So as that poem goes, those two roads, and then you're faced with which road do you take.
Take, yeah.
So in 2008, when the global recession happened,
Yeah.
in India, I was working for another training organization, and in
Hmm.
India, training was the first thing that got cut literally.
Yeah.
And so by 2009, the organization I was working for was
Hmm.
struggling.
I see.
And in June, I decided that enough is enough, because they were not paying us salaries. And
Hmm.
so I decided this is not working for me. And
Yeah.
I just left. I transitioned out. And that time, that decision was very difficult, because I was above 40 already,
Hmm.
and I was in this crossroads, those two
Yeah.
roads. One was the easy path: go with another corporate,
Yeah.
become another L&D HR head.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
second was go on my own and
Hmm.
jump in and see what happens. So my family was against it, because I had a huge housing loan sitting on my bucket. And I just said no because I said, if I
Mm.
don't do it now, if I don't take that jump now, I don't want to regret it for the rest of my life.
Your life, yeah.
Then I said, let me give myself 3 months and see what happens. And luckily for me, my relationships with my clients was so good that the first client I went to said, that's fine. I think
Mm.
if you can do this like before, we
Yeah,
are okay with you doing it. And I
yeah.
would say it's more grace of God than anything else.
Wow.
So that was, for me till date, that has been my bravest moment ever. Other than, of course, having a child and
Mm.
going through the labor pains. Yeah.
Well done, well done. I always admire women who are able to, go through that pain. All men actually don't know what that pain is. We think we do, but hmm. Congratulations on both of them. It is a brave step as you took it out, and you rightfully said it's like the time of your life, the chance of your life to take it at that point of time.
Absolutely.
And so with that 11 years of running your own organization now, what would be three key insights that you want to share that you've learned along that journey?
So for me, Mel, I realized that the most important thing is your own belief in yourself.
Mm,
So self belief, and with that, belief in God is something which drove me to where I am today. And I think
yeah,
even in this current COVID situation,
yeah.
that is what keeps me going. And from a coaching perspective, I realized one of the key insights that I have is that coaching is a way of life. And that's what it became for me after I got certified, because for
Mm,
me, coaching was really transformational. And even today, I'm very happy with the transformation that I bring in people's life through coaching.
yeah.
And the third biggest realization throughout my life has been, and especially after I started my business entrepreneur
Mm,
journey, is
mm.
there is no second thought to hard work and perseverance. So you have to persevere. Even my MCC journey took me 7 years. So after my PCC, so you have to persevere and you have to do hard work. There's no two ways about it.
Mm, mm.
For my key.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do want to say it's been a tough one as well for me. I took 1 year longer than you. I took 8 years to get my
Oh,
MCC. So
wow.
yes, it is a bit of that, but it's all worth it, isn't it?
All totally with you on that. Totally.
Mm. Moana,
Yeah.
if you had the chance to do it all over again, right? What would you do differently?
So here are we talking of coaching or
Yeah.
okay. So one thing I would definitely do differently, Mel,
Mm.
is I would have become a coach 20 years earlier.
That's a good one. All right. Tell us more. Come on. Why?
So I feel coaching gave me a lot of clarity on who I am
Mm.
and who do I want to be and
Yeah.
how can I get there. And for me, the crux of life is giving back, serving
Mm.
people. So coaching enabled me to get clarity on that. So I feel, oh my God, I wasted so many years not doing that. Though when I talk to people, they tell me that no, you were always some sort of a coach for us. So
Mm. Mm.
yet I feel the certification really was different.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Very nice. So what you're saying is that you would even go back in time and take it up earlier than ever.
Yes, much earlier, when the moment I decided training and facilitating is my
Mm.
ball game,
Mm.
maybe with one of my assessment certifications like MBTI or
Yeah.
FIRO-P or
Yeah.
Insights, I would have done coaching as well.
Mm, mm. Mohana, the world we are faced with is so different, and obviously this year a lot more different. Um, in your mind's eye, how do you see the future of coaching looking like?
So, Mel, if you ask, I mean, I will base my answer currently
Mm.
more India specific,
Okay,
because
sure.
as of now, of course, the virtual world has enabled me to also go global.
Yeah.
While I do facilitate programs globally across 12 countries in the world. For coaching, I find India to be like a live wire, yeah, because corporates are coming up to realize very fast that coaching is a must-have skill for
Yeah.
all people managers.
Mm.
So more and more corporates in India and across the world are wanting to have the skill for their people managers,
Yeah.
and big companies are looking at us to do that for them,
Yeah.
especially people like me and you who have their own certification programs.
Yeah.
In India, even educational institutions are looking
Mm.
at this as a key skill for their teachers and their professors, because
Yeah.
they feel if the students have clarity
That's true.
that coaching gives them, it's really, really helpful and transformational.
Yeah.
And amazingly, Mel, in my current batch, which I'm running, there are younger people wanting to be a coach. So the
Mm.
current millennial generation, because my son
Mm.
himself is 23 now, yeah, and the current generation feels that
Yeah.
coaching is a great skill, because
Mm.
if they have the clarity right from before, what is it that they want to do, which a coach can help them to do,
Yeah. That's right.
it's fantastic. They don't have to become 40 and then look back and regret, oh my God, I could have been a musician, I could have been a drummer. Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so for me, I think, and I don't know, for myself, I feel this is a blessing in disguise, because today,
Mm.
sitting in the comfort of my home, I can reach out to people globally.
Yeah. It's true.
So it's so amazing.
It is. It is. The world we live in has continuously shocked us in certain ways, isn't it? But it's
Absolutely.
all a
Absolutely.
good shock, I think.
Yes.
And even as you say, how this has brought you even further beyond,
Yes.
and that different generation is benefiting from it earlier on than all of us ever did.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, Mohana, what would be your master wisdom that you want to leave behind for the young coaches coming in right now?
So, for all those budding coaches,
Mhm.
what I would want to say is it is very, very important, if you want to have your own coaching business, to
Mm,
build your credibility as a coach.
that's a good one.
And the second is uh, there is no go for, you have to market yourself.
Yeah.
So you can't sit in your comfort and think, oh, business will come
It's
to
still
me.
coming.
It may happen if you're an
Yeah.
Indian yogi where you meditate and, things happen. Yeah.
Law of attraction,
Yeah.
maybe.
And while
Yeah.
that works,
Mm,
however, God expects us to work hard as well. So you
that's good.
have to market yourself, you have to build your credibility, and there is lot of opportunity there, because there are millions of people and
Yeah, it's true.
everyone looks for a coach. So it's how you connect is how your business gets built.
I love it. I love everything you're saying, especially the last bit when you say there are millions of people out there and everyone's looking for a coach. And that part that you just said struck a chord with me because the people looking for a Mohana could be different from them looking for a Mel, and a
Yes,
different from looking from a Sarah or
Yes,
looking from a Kumar, right? Different. So there is
absolutely.
this opportunity. I totally agree with you. We're just at the brink of greatness.
Absolutely.
We've got time for one last question, Mohana,
Sure.
before I have to let you go.
Sure.
And as coaches, we ask powerful questions.
Yes.
So today, what will be your powerful question that you want to leave behind for the audience?
So it relates to my earlier answer, Mel, and
Mm,
it's a very naughty question. I'm going to ask my audience. I say fondly, everyone needs a coach.
mm.
I want to ask my audience, have you got yours? Have
Oh,
you got a
wow.
coach?
That is so beautiful. And you got to do that. It's like, have you got yours? Can you do that? Do it in your style, of course.
Yes. Have you got yours?
Amazing, amazing, Moana. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Moana. Before we go, please tell us, the audience, how they can get a slice of wonderful Moana.
Sure, Mel. So I have a very active LinkedIn profile,
Mhm.
and you can connect with me on LinkedIn as Mohana Kotian. I also have a similar named Facebook page, so you can
Mm.
connect with me. Since I run my organization website is www.mhrf.co.in. So you can connect with me there as well. So please use this opportunity, and I would love to connect with you. And one more thing I want to leave out in the world, Mel, if
Mm. Of
I may,
course. Yeah,
is
yeah,
these times are some people share with us that these times are difficult,
yeah.
and because the work from home as well as work from office has come together,
It's true.
sometimes it causes a little bit of frustration.
Yeah.
So in case you want someone to talk to, please feel free to call up and talk to me. I would definitely want to hear from you. Yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful. Oh,
Yes.
this has been such an amazing time. Wow. Reach out to Mohana, and of course, take care of yourself as well. As Mohana said, this is a difficult time, and remember to be kind to yourself and reach
Absolutely.
out to a coach out there. This is Mel and Mohana signing off on the 100 Master Coaches series. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
You have been watching the 100 Master Coaches series with your host, Coach Mel, MCC. Brought to you by Catalyst Coach. www.catalystcoach.live. We will be right back with our next Master Coach on the 100 Master Coaches series.